Thank you for inviting me to this. I don't know what to say. Really very interesting for me. Thank you, Dr. Nasser. It was late 1960. I was a female graduate from School of Fine Art, working in the government. I was a perfectionist. Did not like what I was doing 100%. I was looking for my passion. Tried hard many things that did not work. I was always using my intuition to judge, and my heart always answered. It was the first international book fair. There was nothing much in the market as reference for us. Visited the German pavilion and found a book about medieval jewelry. My heart was beating in front of it. I know immediately that was what I wanted to do. My salary in that time was 19.6 pound, and the book was 17 pound. I did not hesitate 1 minute to buy it with almost all my salary. I knew this book was gate to change my life, and it did. We all have destiny in life. If you work really hard and you follow your heart, the destiny can be work. Here I started the problem. I wanted to learn how to make jewelry myself with my hands. I was thinking to do another 4 years of factory of applied art in Cairo. But I calculated in my mind and simply told myself, if I wanted to be a carpenter, I had to go and work with a carpenter. I wanted to make jewelry, so I had to go to work with a craftsman. I decided to go to Khan Khalili, the area for craftspeople. I joined Hagg Sayed workshop for almost 2 years. I was working in the government till 2, then I went to Khan Khalili till 9. Coming from a conservative family background was not easy. This area was a male-dominant area. No women were working among them, especially university graduates. But this did not stop me. I had a goal and was sure I would achieve it. My first capital was 3 pound, Egyptian pounds, bought 100 grams of silver, and I made 5 rings in 1 week. A friend of mine owned one of the first elegant boutique in Cairo. She told me them, and she gave me 45 pounds. At that time, it was a fortune. I took the money and I bought more raw material, and I was over the moon. I rented a small room beside my mother's house. I kept working and producing jewelry. I visited Hagg Sayed whenever I have technical problem, till I reached a point that Hagg Sayed wasn't enough to solve my problem. My design became more advanced than my ability. My mind was more advanced than my hands. I started to be known among a small group. The British Council manager was my client, and he was believed in what I'm doing. During our chat, I explained my technical problems to him. After 3 months, he surprised me with a grant to study jewelry on one of the top polytechnics in London. I finished in that small 1 year what people finish in 3 years. I was like a sponge. I wanted to learn everything. I remember London in winter. I entered the college in the dark and left it in the dark. London for me is knowledge, education. I felt strong, confident. I felt I can break all the boundaries. I returned back to Cairo and started building Azza Fahmy brand. Learning and knowledge is a power. Money isn't what you should run after. It's always your passion. It's important to remember to follow your heart. This is what led me to where I am today. 50 years ago, I made my first piece of jewelry. Today, I stand in front of you as Azza Fahmy, a leading global Egyptian brand with more than 15 numbers of outlets in 5 countries and more than 250 employees. I established the Azza Fahmy Family Foundation and the Design School and focus on education and training. Many people ask me, what's the secret to my success? And this is reminding me of an old Chinese proverb say that a journey of 1,000 miles began with a single step. Azza Fahmy family brand, as it exists today, is a story of 100 small steps and recognition that was built years upon year to where we are. 50 years later from when I started that first workshop, and with every step I took, I had something to learn from every success and every failure I experienced. So, what's my secret? There are 6 keys inside that I want to share with you. The amount of love and passion that I and everybody had toward the products we made cannot be described in words. Japanese masters say, from heart to hand. You can feel the love in everything, every Azza Fahmy piece. Dedication and determination, hard work is the backbone of any company. I never stop working. Always stay on the constant learning path. Education is everything. You can never stop learning. We can always do better and be better. Never think that you are the best. Stay humble. Always stay flexible and willing to change and evolve. I was always listen to the younger people I work with. I learn from them while transferring my knowledge and experience to them. Stay connecting to our inspiration, my inspiration differently and uniquely cultured around the world. I also have to stay connected to my root, Egypt. Let me tell you a small story. During my CNN interview, the lady asked me, "What does the Nile mean to you?" I answered, "I'm like a fish. If you take me out of this water, I will die." Now it's 2019. I'm not just a jewelry designer. Gained knowledge over the years. My 2 daughters are growing the company. I'm an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur journey never ends. I still have more and explore, especially that I am fascinated with different global culture and heritage. I would like to take this opportunity to share the journey behind my latest collection, inspired the Mamluk era.
التراث والثقافة هما الإلهام. العصر المملوكي هو قمة عصر النهضة في الفن الإسلامي. التفاصيل اللي اتعملت في العمارة المملوكية هي شيء مذهل، إبداع بكل المعاني. البحث اللي حصل في البداية، الزيارات اللي تمت للأماكن المهمة والموجودة فيها قمة المساجد والبيوت والعمائر المملوكية. زيارتي للمتاحف المهمة وخصوصاً متحف فيكتوريان ألبرت في لندن اللي عندهم أرشيف رائع للعناصر المملوكية. إنك تدخل في تجربة تحويل عناصر مباني حجر منحوت رخام مشغول تكوينات معمارية والعناصر مختلفة وتفكر تحولها إلى حلي تلبسها الناس وتبقى مرتاحة، خد وقت وتجارب فنيا وتقنيا من فريق مدرب. على فكرة احنا مش بس الفرعوني، احنا كمان القبطي والإسلامي والروماني، وأنا بفتخر بالثقافات العريقة دي وعايزة أوري ده للعالم من خلال حلي عزة فهمي.